Welcome to another episode of the Coach's Box. Ray Halbrook here with Livestream STL. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Wednesday evening. We are live here from La Pachangas in Herculaneum. And we've got the gentlemen. Gentlemen are on the lines here. How's it going, coaches?
Doing well. How about yourself, Ray?
Doing well. And we are back at home base here, if you will. And we did get the guys here all on time. Blair came in from his game. Did you have a game?
We did.
And what did you do?
We were victorious tonight, 46-8 over Valley Park.
46-8.
Yes.
There you go.
Man.
Wow.
You didn't let them score double digits?
Did you?
Man.
Did you press up 30 like somebody else on
Nope.
on this table here?
No, we quit pressing in the first quarter and
Okay.
kind of just played good half-court defense in the rest of the game and, executed very well defensively, I thought. I thought that was the big difference in the game was our defense in the in the first and second half. But from that point, I think it was a good team victory for us tonight. I think all of our girls were able to get some quality minutes and you saw some bright spots from some kids that have not been having some success, but tonight was able to have some success offensively, and so that's what we kind of need moving forward the rest of the year.
But they made a lot of mistakes that you really have to run tomorrow practice for, right?
Yes, we do.
Like you're going to have a 5-hour practice where you're just going to run
Well,
all
we're
conditioning?
Yeah, we are. We're going to start at morning at 5:30 a.m. in the morning, and we're going to practice.
I like that.
We'll practice for an hour and a half.
Nothing but down and backs and
Yeah.
suicides and
Yeah.
mountain climbers and
Yeah,
all
for
that?
every layup we missed tonight, which was probably about 16 in the first half.
Okay.
Is
better
a
than 17.
is a suicide. So we'll be
they're
right
gonna
at
Keep
it.
running them.
They're going to be doing a lot of suicides tomorrow, then, because that first half, it was 9-2 forever.
Yes, it was.
In that first quarter, 9-2.
We probably missed at least 16 layups in the first half.
I'm thinking first quarter.
Yeah, well, it's probably worse for first quarter, but I know
It
for a
was
fact
bad.
that we missed at least 16.
Hey.
And it was. I think there was a basket on top of the basket inside of there, which wouldn't let the ball go through.
Hold on. Basket inside of the
top.
bag. We need to make sure that happens Friday.
That's a
All
good
right.
idea.
Yeah, as long as it happens for our 7.
Yeah, we'll talk a
You're
little
going-
bit more about that.
All
Going
right.
down is what he's saying.
Hey,
Going down.
I do got a question for you, Coach. McVay.
Oh, here it starts. And
So-
it begins.
So
Here we go.
we're a stat team. We always look at the stats.
Please don't bring this up.
So I
Vaughn
want to
text me this,
I want to
right?
know how many turnovers Jefferson R7 has on the year.
You'd have to ask Coach Breeze. I really don't know how many turnovers his team has.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
STL
know.
today has the Jefferson Blue Jays at only 2 turnovers on the year.
Really?
What?
That's
Wow.
impressive.
Which side?
Wow.
I don't know.
This guy,
Well, shoot, that must have been
Man,
some
I'm
other
like-
team that put
I'm like,
that
man,
stat
this
in.
this team is really good if they only turn the ball over twice.
Before or after
Hey.
the jump.
But
Hey, a missed shot is not a turnover. That's what Coach Davis used to say. He's
Hey.
like, at least get a chance
True,
to go to the
I'm telling
basket
you.
there.
But
I'm telling you.
I just wanted to give him a hard way to go because he's only got 2 turnovers on the year. I'm
know?
kind of worried about what's going to happen.
Who
on
Ball
Friday.
has
handlers.
2 turnovers in the
His
game?
whole team.
Wow. He's one of those guys that Jeff and them are always like, put your stats
No,
in.
Ray.
Hey.
Would you like to?
I will. I will.
defend.
I know exactly where you're going with this.
All right.
Totally. So here we are.
Here we go.
I'm going to give it up to Coach Zach McVay.
All right.
Oh, boy.
Twice this week.
All right.
Twice this week texts me and says, hey, just want to let you know that our stats are up to date.
There you go.
So
Yeah,
they
Kyle,
are
they're
up to date. Except for those, maybe
Stat
those
report.
two, those 2 turnovers.
Hey,
maybe.
they've already been on huddle assist, so he knows exactly how many turnovers you have.
Yeah.
Your assist to turnover ratio.
We might have that. We might
And
have that.
literally every other stat that they could possibly come up with on huddle, he already knows.
Right.
True statement.
Yep.
Well,
I just had to give you a little bit of trouble because I couldn't
know.
find anything but 2 turnovers on.
it doesn't exist.
So
That's all I
hey,
can tell ya.
that's a pretty solid stat.
You know?
That might be the best in the state.
Fewest turnovers on the year.
Turnovers.
Minimum how many games?
No.
So
All right. So since you're feeling a little under the weather,
Well, I mean,
I'm
I
gonna
went
run
to
the shindig tonight.
Yes, Coach McVay is going to run the show.
I'm going to set him up. You guys knock them down.
Viewership just went
Down. No, you can still
Actually,
be
it's
you.
went up.
It can still be you.
You can
It
go
just
ahead.
doubled, actually.
Hey.
The McVay factor.
There you
It's
go.
the McVay factor.
McVay factor, is that like a new math thing where you take the
Common
you take whatever number and you multiply it by how many cranium cups you've won, which is 0, and the answer is always 0.
Always
I'm glad you're hosting tonight.
All right.
I'm just here for comic relief, like when I play golf,
Hey, gotta be good at something.
not golf.
Not golf.
All right, Jarvis, we're going to lead off with this for you. Let's put a bow on college football because it's been a couple weeks. We never got to talk about.
bow on it.
Yeah, since it's over with.
That means
national-
let's wrap it up.
Yeah, let's wrap up college football because I would like to get your debate on who you think, after watching Bama and how they roll through their schedule, who do you think is the best all time? Now, I'm going to go back, the best college football team of all time. I'm going to go back to my youth, your youth, your youth. You've got you're a little bit longer in the tooth, so that's why I'm going to ask your opinion.
Wow.
But I go back to
You did research on this. I would have liked to have had this subject told to me.
But it was
Hey,
2
you
weeks
have
ago.
never-
It was 2 weeks
you have
ago.
never prepped for a show.
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
Well,
Full of crap.
hey,
When we had some tirades and stuff, I
you did. You
I
came
prepped.
prepared. So,
I mean, come on.
so let's do the
99.1. I mean, come on.
let's do the change my mind here. Is Bama the best team ever? This 2021 or 2020 Bama team the best ever? Change my mind. The only team I can think of that might be close, 2001 Miami Hurricanes.
Agreed.
You go back to the 04 USC, even though it's vacated,
I hate Bama.
you hate.
I am not a Bama fan at all.
I mean, that you got to admit though, running through 6 teams that are nationally ranked on their schedule, run through a national championship game. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's kind of made college football boring.
Bama being that good.
Yes,
or-
being that good. I mean, I wasn't thrilled about I turned the championship game off. I mean, I didn't even watch it.
after halftime.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm done.
They wouldn't let us turn
You
it
were with
off.
me
We were at Case and
that
Bucks.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
They said don't touch the TVs, so we had to watch it.
I was with you. I
Yeah,
didn't even watch
you
it.
were with me calling the game, you, me, and Shooty.
I didn't even want to watch it.
We had Tilden, Mr. A.D. Tilden, watching the game at the
Hey,
basketball
no.
game. That was awesome, by
you
the
don't
way.
talk about that kind of stuff.
I
So
thought that was
he
Ohio
was
State.
doing double
That-
duty.
That was Ohio. That was the game before, wasn't it?
No.
No, it wasn't.
No, it was
not.
it was a national
Yeah, it was on
championship
Monday
game.
because it
We
was
had
a
a game.
reschedule.
We
It was
had a
rescheduled
game.
night.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And
Right.
But I mean, like when I got home, I didn't even watch it.
Chris doesn't
Well,
remember
it was
that.
over and done with probably by that time.
Oh, I remember it.
It was over and done with at
I remember
halftime.
all 10 free throws we missed.
I mean,
That was the Hillsborough game, wasn't it?
I have no team to argue. I mean,
What do you think, Blair? Thoughts? Best college team ever? Will it go down?
I don't think so.
You don't think
I don't
so?
think it will just because of COVID.
I don't think so, just because of I think that there was so many obstacles this year where it wasn't really a full season for a lot of teams. There wasn't a lot of time for those teams to do anything in the off season. They didn't really have one. I don't know
So
that
doesn't
you
that
could,
make it even more extraordinary that they were that damn good?
well, I mean, they were that damn good against any
SEC.
competitions for sure.
SEC,
I agree with that, but I don't know that they were. Every other team was the same as what they were in. So I mean, I get what you kind of saying. I mean, but I still don't think that that's the best team. I still don't think that's best.
Got a lot of comments about this.
Yeah.
About
what
this?
What are they saying, Ray?
Okay, so let me pop it in here real quick.
So many jokes. And not
For
enough
some
time.
crazy reason, this says the
There's a
game
lot of
from
jokes.
yesterday.
A lot
That's
of
okay.
jokes there.
I will get that fixed.
So
So here we go. Scott Lotta. Scott says Miller's all smirky. Why is that?
Well, he's not feeling well, so
Yeah.
he says
well, I
drink a
mean, if
Pepsi.
you want to know, I mean,
It's all
because there's a
smirky.
temporary crown in the back of my
Okay.
mouth here. So if I'm smirking, it's because it's probably a little swollen.
At least you're not drooling.
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
drooling or anything. I mean, I'm just
Yeah.
I'm hanging out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Second of all, he's like, if you're not feeling well, drink a Pepsi.
Hey.
It's a true
I've
statement.
already had a Pepsi.
Okay.
Before
So-
the show.
And then
On to
Kevin,
the water.
Kevin Holly, we just feel sorry for Miller when he plays golf. He looks like an unfolding lawn chair.
Wow. That was good.
I mean, I'm not
Little
arguing
Tin
with
Cup,
any of
little
this.
Tin Cup reference.
That was pretty rough.
And then Scott Lott, another post here. Can we get Jarvis a fitted hat, please?
I have all kinds of fitted
snapbacks?
hats.
Yeah.
If
All
you
right.
watch the show more than twice, you'd know.
Oh,
Wow. There's some
ouch.
hostility tonight.
So 1-800
I'm not in the
suck
mood.
it is what he's saying.
Well, I wasn't going to go to race.
That's my favorite word right there.
But,
I'm
I'm not in the mood for it.
And then Kyle Bohr says last year's LSU 16 players drafted in the first 5 rounds. Just saying.
Well, I mean, LSU had a really good team last year,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I mean, I kind of look at how much you can probably tell in 20 some odd years when all these guys have been drafted in the NFL. Do they make the Hall of Fame like in Ed Reed? I mean, Willis McGahee was good, but he wasn't. He's probably not going to be a Hall of Famer. Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah.
Doubt it.
Ed Reed played on that team, and I don't think anybody realized how good Ed Reed actually was then. But
Listen
you
to
do
this.
now.
Ken Dorsey. You look at.
Talking about that
but I'm
Miami
saying
team,
that
right?
Jones, Leinart, all similar
That
quarterbacks.
Miami team is loaded.
Yeah, think about it. You got Najee Davenport,
Yeah,
Clinton Portis,
87
Jeremy Shockey,
what was
Andrew
that?
Johnson. This is all on the offense.
Andre Johnson, wasn't it?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Is Andre Johnson a Hall of Famer?
I don't know if he is or not. If
I don't
he's
think so,
if he's
but-
eligible or not. But
Well,
Ed
I mean,
Reed,
Ed Reed,
Jonathan Vilma. I mean, there's
Vilma was pretty good.
yeah. I mean they.
They,
Buchanan, Super Bowl MVP.
Philip Buchanan.
Yeah, for the Bucks. I mean, that's
he wasn't the MVP.
that year they won it. He
No, he
was.
wasn't.
I-
You want to make a side bet on this? Philip Buchanan
so
was
then-
not the MVP.
All right, look it up.
Buchanan?
He wasn't.
Okay.
It was some.
It was
some no
03,
name.
04.
I know. No, they didn't win in
It was
03.
it. I was in college. I watched it. 04, 05, whatever.
Wow.
It was when.
02.
No, it was when Gruden won.
I know. 02. I promise you.
Okay. I think
The man of useful knowledge.
because he made the interception. He made that interception.
Okay,
late.
but it wasn't him.
Was it Brooks?
Brooks made interception. I should just put my name
All right,
on it.
Jarvis. I can. Okay.
I'm
I'm just saying. All right.
I'm trying to remember because he actually left Tampa Bay and went somewhere like the Cardinals on a big money deal. He didn't
Right.
he didn't make it.
Uh-huh.
But Philip Buchanan, he played with the Raiders. But he didn't. I mean, if he played with the Bucks, it was for like a half second.
Right.
But he
When
was,
they won the
I
Super
don't
Bowl.
think he did.
Okay.
02.
We have a Jim Powers sighting. Did someone say golf? Number 1. Number 2.
No.
Zach, didn't Ohio State beat Miami?
That was
beat
that
the
was that was the year after.
The year
That was
after,
the year
huh?
after.
Yeah.
That was the
Pass
phantom,
interference.
Phantom pass
That was
interference.
terrible.
That
Okay.
was
That was the guy with glasses.
must have been the guy that made the same call with the Saints game a couple years ago, right?
Wow,
Saints
that's
and
true.
Rams.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kevin Holly says Tebow's Florida teams are pretty good.
Tebow, yeah.
jump pass.
Scott Lotta was Bama that good, or was the other competition just mediocre? Question mark.
SEC. They played 6 ranked teams.
At
Miami
least
played 5.
At least the SEC played a full schedule of conference games, unlike other conference schools that didn't. That decided we're all about safety, but we're losing a lot of money.
Right.
So we're not all about safety. We're going to go ahead and play because we're all about the kids' safety.
Is that a tie into the Chiefs and what's happening this week?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a tie into the fact
No,
that the Big
it-
Ten's a bunch of damn hypocrites is what it is.
He's a professional.
Kyle Bohr.
Yeah,
Safety
professional
stop-
doesn't mean
safety
anything.
stops.
Wait. Hey,
Professional
hey,
level.
how many fingers do I have? 2, 10. You're great. You're good. You
Man's holding up some fingers. Yes or no?
gotta ask us no questions.
Okay, I'm
Billy Bob.
Bob. I'm going to jump in on this because
yeah.
the concussion thing now, if you would have went, I wouldn't want to think how many concussions I might have had.
Oh,
I mean-
exactly.
I mean,
That explains a lot about that for
the
me.
wheels are
I
turning.
know.
That explains a lot about you.
But I'm just saying, I mean, people were tougher then.
Totally,
period.
100% agree with that.
And now you get a basketball hit you in the head and kid gets a concussion. What in the heck? A basketball hit me in the
Thank
head?
you for
I am
saying
not
heck.
going to get a concussion.
Thank you for saying heck.
Well, you know it's got to be
I mean, heck,
CYA.
hell ain't that bad either.
Well, I mean,
family show.
Oh, gosh. Give him the
here
sticker.
we go.
I like it.
Are we getting sponsored by
so-
Joy 99?
I don't know. I'm trying.
So Kyle
Says the man that says 1-800.
Kyle Moore, Kyle
knew that
Moore
was
wants to
coming.
know,
I
is
knew that was
McVay challenging Miller in trivia?
No, I'm not.
The little trophy must be getting to McVay.
Where is your little trophy? You're supposed to bring
It's
it
at home,
every day.
But you know what? You know what? I'm going to give McVay a little benefit of the doubt. That team was in the 2000s. You know, McVay's not in 1930. You know?
Exactly. Oh.
right time period.
Hey, we
There
still
must
gotta-
be some
What
like.
job
still got
was
another 10 minutes.
Hey, no, trivia question. What job was Ray working back in 1930?
What are you trying to say?
You said you
What are you
had
trying
a
to
lot
say?
of different
I
occupations.
have had a lot of different
I
jobs.
know.
It's all right.
Me too. I've worked a lot of places.
Worked at a lot of plays. I was waiting
All
for
right.
that one. Yeah. Agreed.
So is he going to be cleared?
Well, of course he's going to be cleared.
Well, he doesn't fall down.
He fell forward.
But he doesn't
He
fall
fell forward.
forward.
And that guy about pulled his head right
gonna
out.
say.
It's like, let me have your head.
I would think he's going to play.
Hey, he's going to play.
If it's not, if it's not
I know
the
it's-
championship, is he playing? Is he concussed? If it's week 2, is he out?
How do we know? I don't know how severe the concussion is. I
But
mean,
he also has a toe injury. Remember, it's concussion plus a toe injury. He's turf toe.
On the grass.
that turf toe is bad. It really
It
is.
is bad
On the grass. No.
on the grass. You get your toe twisted up in the grass. It's no good.
True.
It is turf. It's just real turf.
Just
Have to agree with that.
That de-escalated quickly.
Well,
it did get out of hand.
I think
it is not off the rails.
I know.
Jim Powers.
No,
what
Jim
are you
just said
thinking?
it's off the rails. It's not off the rails. We're having a lively discussion. Talking about Patrick Mahomes and all these Chiefs fans come out like, he's okay. He's okay. Stop talking about him.
Oh my gosh. Jeff just said I was live streaming games using a telegraph and Morse code. Okay, I like that. All right. All right.
So I think he's playing.
well,
he's playing.
He's playing.
He
Well-
practiced today.
He's practiced.
He's playing.
He's going to be fine.
all right.
They're going to win.
I'd
Gonna
play
make
him.
all the Bills fans sad, and it's going to be Bills Packers. I'm calling it now.
Oh,
Is it close?
You said it's going
What?
to be Bills
The
Packers.
Bills.
Chiefs Bills game.
Well, I mean, it's close. They're actually going to show up to the game, and they're going to get their butts handed to them.
I think they can
Think
beat
it's gonna
them.
be a good
I
game.
think they can beat the Bills with Henny.
Well, I think they can too.
I mean, they can.
I thought. I mean,
Well, heck, could you believe he ran that
that-
fourth down play? In a million years, I didn't think that was going to be the play.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No
agreed.
way. I'm like, they're either going to hand it off, or they're trying to get him off sides, and they ran a pass play. I'm like, oh my gosh.
because Andy Reid has
Andy Reid has, yes,
big huevos.
they are
Big
enormous,
cojones.
gigantic.
Yes.
I mean, that
Scott
was
Lotto wants
awesome.
to know, did McVay turn the lights off last night?
I
What
hate
happened
that.
over there?
All
What
right,
happened
so
over
we're
That's the
playing
night
our
with the
game.
lights went out in
Yeah,
R7?
that's exactly
Great.
right.
I haven't even heard about it.
Yeah, so we after
was
the
news.
tip. I mean, yeah, you know,
Hot take.
30 seconds into the ball game, all the power goes out. Not just a table or whatnot where they were live streaming everything. Yeah, that was it.
Where is the
So,
important
so who had the ball, and then who
They were
got the
shooting
ball?
free throws. They were shooting free throws.
Did the bucket count?
No, because they didn't shoot it yet. They just.
Oh, they were getting ready to
Right.
shoot.
Yeah.
and-
Right.
Man, darn.
But the ball didn't go to half court either.
Did it go to half court?
No.
Oh, was it on the baseline? I mean, heck, this is the NBA.
Yeah.
So from
Isn't
that point
isn't
on, we
that
had a
na-
hard time. We had
Isn't
a hard
that
time
National
game.
Federation of High School Sports
What?
rules?
Advance the ball to half court?
Yeah, after timeout.
No.
That's why when Ray asked me about doing something this weekend, I was kind of like, I don't know. People might boo me out of there.
Hey, I've seen a jump ball
Is there something going
with
on?
some older officials. Did I ever tell you this story where me and Klaus were was coaching JV? I was sitting on the bench, and there was a jump ball. And you know at Grandview they have the basketballs in the key
Oh, I remember this.
around the free throw line.
Yeah.
and they call a jump ball, and they started pulling kids over to the free throw line. And Jim's looking at me, and he goes, "Are they getting ready to jump?" And he started to say something. I said, no, let it happen. I want to see this happen. And they did it. They didn't use the alternating possession, and we jumped it right there. And I'm like,
at the free throw line?
Yeah, right there on the free throw line like you would in the NBA. And I go, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen.
This was a night we played out there against the girls.
Was
You guys
it?
had a freshman game
Yeah,
before.
it was a freshman game.
And,
Yeah.
I was sitting in the
Like,
stands
this is
going,
the greatest thing ever.
this is not happening. They are jumping.
It was these
for a
two
jump
really
ball.
old guys. They probably had a 5-year plan.
Oh, my
And they might not have made it right now, rest their soul.
But I'm telling you, it was hilarious. Everybody in the crowd was like,
Nobody knew what
quiet.
was happening. It was
it
just
got
like,
real quiet.
No,
Everybody's like,
everybody's like, let's play it. Let it play out, right?
Just like, everybody's shut up. Because the kids are like, what are they doing? Go, shut up. Shut up. I wanted to see it.
we've never done this before, Coach.
Hey.
We've never practiced this.
Did they stop after every basket to make sure they
No,
had to get the?
they didn't. They didn't. But that would have been cool.
Or got the basket inside the basket and dumped the ball out. Okay, it's your ball.
You usually have the hole in the bottom. You take the stick and you pop it
pop
out.
it up.
I
Yeah.
just went over that in my history of sports class. About how, they had a
That's how Coach Klaus played when him and Dr. Naismith invented the game. Poor Jim. He ain't watching the show. Otherwise, it's like beep beep poke poke.
Wow.
Sorry, the painkillers are great. Great.
So you're saying there's a chance for McKay tonight?
No.
No trivia. All right.
Well, we'll
no,
see what
even as doctored up as I am,
we'll see what year the questions
I
are
was gonna
from.
say.
I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
still waiting on movie trivia.
I'm-
movie trivia.
I think.
Bor,
I'm
Bor, where
straight
are you?
here.
He's
Bor, where
uh,
are you? Help me out with that.
I mean, I
Appreciate
can't
it.
win at anything else, so maybe I can win at Cranium.
ouch.
Hey, I
But-
tell you what. Sidebar here.
Sidebar.
doing the color commentary
We
for
ever
your
done
ball
that
game
before?
Friday. That was good. It was a good ball game. Don't you
agree.
guys-
Oh, our
the
game?
first,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
first
yeah.
meeting of
Yeah, the first head-to-head coaches box.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought me and him were in our best behavior.
You were.
I'd agree.
I
Yeah,
was
everybody's like, who's going to
surprised.
get teed up first? We're like,
Yeah, I get teed up.
So I'm
I'm not getting teed
I
up.
don't
know,
know.
I was
You,
like-
you would have watched my game Tuesday. Same thing. I didn't say a thing to the refs.
I
love all referees.
I've been very nice to all of our officials. I might want a call here and there, but I'm going to talk to them. And they've been, I got to say, every official that I've had has been great about communicating with
I
me
was
this
gonna
year.
say.
agreed.
And I know
me too.
it's probably
Yeah.
because everybody's a little, we
Yeah.
got a lot of COVID stuff
Yeah.
and people are a little stressed. And I've been, even the other night, we were supposed to play the St. Louis Patriots homeschool, and the homeschool kids got COVID. I don't understand that, but that's cool. So we had to pick up an opponent.
It's very simple. It's a smart virus.
I guess it's homeschool,
Well,
COVID.
mean,
Anyway, so
yeah.
we picked up Fox, and it was basically a last minute kind of thing, and it was kind of stressful staying up, watching film, things like that. But I got to tell you, it's been a lot better. It's been a lot better this year in communicating with our officials. So I mean, I know they have a tough job, and never know if you're going to have to play a game or where you're going to play it, or if things are going to change. So they're dealing with some of the same stuff that we are, and I think it's been great from what I can tell.
It has. And I can't remember if it was this year or last year. They sent out that survey.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
We got a final
Well, my
score.
question. Go ahead.
Final score from St. Vincent, 50-34. St. Vincent over Jefferson. No word on foul tolls from St. Vincent.
Interesting.
Was the game played in Perry County?
I would
Yeah,
imagine
sir.
so.
It was
Yes,
not. It was
I mean,
not.
Perry
I thought it
County
was.
has a
No, it was at R7.
has
Is it
a
R7?
Oh,
has a-
was that R7?
I'm
Oh.
going to say
Really?
because Perry County has a history of COVID issues this year. I don't know if it has anything to do with the
Well,
officiating.
it could be the reason why,
Probably not. Nothing to do with it.
I tell so Friday night I'm sitting behind the kind of closer to his bench, doing a little bit of commentating from the sidelines,
Great job, by the way.
periodically,
Taking pictures of.
and
Okay,
so
go ahead.
I
Carolina.
I'm like, you know what? I got to get a picture of both huddles. It's a timeout. So I stand up where I'm sitting, and I got a good picture of Jarvis yelling at his kids. And then I
They
turn.
deserved every bit of it.
Sure they did. Absolutely. You're coaching. So then I stand up and I walk over to right behind Pius's bench, right in the middle of their crowd, and I sit here taking this picture. All of I hear a voice yell at me, "Quit taking pictures of him, coach!" So I was like, what in the world is going on? Well, it's this bald guy sitting on the top row. It might be the AD of St. Pius. And I was like, call him out.
Bald guy. I mean, so you're saying?
Well, it was pretty bright. I couldn't really tell if it was him or not.
Oh, my.
So,
Man, I bet you wouldn't say that if he was standing
gonna
right
say,
there.
I don't
hey,
think so.
I told him that on Friday night, and he said, why don't you come over here and tell me that to my face?
That's something he would say.
I mean,
as he picks you up, as he
coming
would
from
pick you
someone
up,
who shines on the coach's box.
Well, I had to make him feel good, so.
Show it off right here on this camera. Just
here?
give it right there. Here you go. There you
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Okay, nice.
Man.
I
Good
know
sheen
somebody.
tonight.
I
Good
know
sheen.
somebody can sell you some stuff.
Didn't he?
grow
Hey,
some
he
stuff.
hasn't been using that gift.
It hasn't.
I haven't yet.
You haven't used my cheap Rogaine?
Man.
I mean, if I would have got what Miller told me to get you, I mean, man, oh man.
Funny.
Boris says, Blair, that bald guy would kill you. Well, absolutely he would. That's why I didn't go over there and tell him to his face.
He had a head start.
No, but it was funny, though, because he was like, it was quiet in there. 'Cause all you could hear was Miller yelling. And
That would be,
never would yell at my kids.
that'd be like that commercial where the guy answers the door and they tell him that he has to be tackled by James Harris.
Yes.
That would be you.
Yes.
And and Tilden would be running you down. And then it'd be like, oh, screw it. Bam!
I had to have a little fun with him because I had to get in trouble.
Lean into the skid.
I mean, he is a Herky grad, so, I mean, you know,
Got to give him a little trouble.
got to give him some trouble.
Yeah. Not too much, though.
But that
He's
was
a
a
bigger
good game. I was, and I'm going to have to give Jarvis some props. After the game, he did go out and have wings with us.
Yes, he did.
I was very proud of him. Okay, he,
He's like, I want the one that
So
wasn't.
what?
I wasn't the one against it last year either. That was somebody else.
I don't know. You go, I don't even want to talk to you right now.
Well, I didn't really want to talk to you right then.
but I was
I don't want to
impressed.
eat wings with you after you just beat our ass. I don't want to do it.
I'm sure there was some few other choice words in there. But, no, last year I was a little more angry about it. I mean, I had a little streak there for a while against St. Pius in conference play, and yeah, you kind of have ended that twice. We'll see what next year.
I was
Leslie
impressed,
meeting the
though.
championship and Bruce Thomas. You never know.
Could
Weirder
be that.
things have happened.
I don't know.
Well, that seating in that thing was weird. I mean, it's all over the place.
It was a lot of fun.
Well, it's changed. It's almost like the Crystal Scott City St. Vincent round robin. This is the Bruce Thomas.
Times 4.
But, I mean, it wasn't too many changes. We got Perryville in there now instead of the COVID St. Louis Patriots.
the COVID homeschool kids.
Yep. So, yeah, it'll be an interesting tournament, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the bracket there, and I think it's an even across the board, really.
I'm just kind of happy I didn't have to, I didn't pick up, like, I'm the 7th seed and I'm playing the Blue Knights, who I know absolutely nothing about. But at least I'm not playing like Grandview or Pius or Northwest or, it'll be good to play someone different. So that,
Who'd you get?
Grandview.
You're funny. You're funny like your bald head.
Hey,
right?
all I hope happens is that they get to stall the ball. That's
I just hope that Miller gets the tip and he just sits at half court and just holds the ball. 8 minutes goes by. End of the first quarter, 0-0.
That's dumb. I wouldn't even do that. Even if I wanted to be a jerk,
You wouldn't do that.
I wouldn't do that. That's not how you play.
You're right.
I was waiting for it
Now
on Friday.
Now, if I had my Grandview team when first time Kobe got hurt and we won the tip, yeah, because I went 4 corners against Park Hill
Number
Central.
1 team versus the number 8 team.
Yeah,
I agree.
You're darn
with you.
right I did.
I was
Did it the
watching that
entire game. Didn't care.
Hey,
So hey, you're 26-4 or whatever they are. And you only beat us by 18 points, and we're the 8th seed, and we've only won 3 games that year.
It was an 8-point ball game going into the fourth quarter.
And you know what? They can suck it. I don't even care.
Hey, that's my line.
I don't care. Didn't say 1-800.
Man, we got
and commercial.
and we got Miller fired up.
There it is.
There it is.
And you weren't even talking.
That's right.
Boom.
I wasn't. I finished.
All right, we're going to take a break here. You're watching the Coach's Box. We'll be right back. Halbrook here with Livestream STL. This Friday, January 20th, we are proud to be presenting you the 7th annual Hoops for Hope game, and we'll be out with our good friend Bill Hammock from Hoops for Hope.
This is the 7th annual Hoops for Hope. We've helped 12 families in the years past, and we've raised over $60,000 in our 6 years prior.
If you can't get a ticket for the game, make sure to tune into Livestream STL for the Hoops for Hope game, Friday, January 22nd at 5:15 and 7:15. Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
For fine Mexican cuisine,
a family atmosphere,
any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas.
check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter.
Come out to La Pechanga.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Kroedinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
This Livestream STL has been a huge asset for Jefferson County sports, in my opinion. I mean, getting these athletes the camaraderie that they're out there and people can see them. I mean, to be honest with you, I got a call from a coach yesterday about one of my athletes that said that they saw some of her games on Livestream STL.
Awesome.
So, I mean, that right there instilled to me that this is important. You know, this is important for those kids. And so, you know, I think it's great, and I wish you guys the best. You know, and if you're out there and you want to sponsor, this is a great opportunity for you know, kids to support kids of our local kids and get them support and get them acknowledgement out there, because we have a lot of great athletes in this county.
Well, we appreciate that. And at the end of the day, our mission is much the same as your missions, coaches, to help shine a light on these kids and get them exposure and get their name out there and help them. And if they can advance, they're better off, we're better off as a community, and that's why we're here.
This is Coach Riley Blair from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Jarvis from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Zach McVeigh with the Jefferson Lady Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller from St. Pius X High School.
And you're watching the Coach's Box.
And you are watching the Coach's Box
on Livestream STL.
On Livestream STL.
We are back for round 2 here of the Coach's Box. Before we get started, I better take those down. I'll let you know what we've got going on schedule-wise here. Lots and lots of changes, lots of fun stuff going on here. Tomorrow night we'll be over at Crystal City High School as the Grandview Eagles, Lady Eagles, come to visit Crystal City. That'll be a 6:45 start. And we have the big game, doubleheader Friday night. The Hoops for Hope game, January 22nd, 5:45. Actually, it's 5:15. They changed that on us. Herculaneum and the Lady Blue Jays of Jefferson, and then we'll have the boys game following that. In between, we'll have the festivities for Hoops for Hope, and we caught up with Bill Hammock today to interview him about that. It was a really cool interview, and a very, very, very cool night for just the organization that he's a part of, and just a great guy, Bill Hammock, and I know you guys all know him. And we'll give you a quick second as I turn your microphones on here real quick. And I keep getting these two mixed up here. Okay. And anybody want to jump in there on the Hoops for Hope? I mean, you guys have all been a part of that.
Go ahead,
I was just
definitely
going to say, Bill Hammock's one of the best guys you'll ever meet. He does a lot of good things. This Hoops for Hope thing is a really cool thing that I've been a part of every other year. And, I mean, he's just a great human being.
Oh, yeah. I 100% echo that. And, the other thing about what he does, is he does all this for 100% all about other people.
Right.
And there's nobody that realizes how many hours upon hours that him and his wife put into this to help families in need. And, I hate that COVID is here this year because we're not able to pack that gym and be there to support the family that they are recognizing this year. But, what a class act guy that guy is, and what a class act organization that he started 7 years ago. We've been a part of that for 4 of those 7, and I tell you, this will be 4 of 7. But what Bill's done out there has grown each and every year. And what he does for those families is just unprecedented about, just the amount of support that he gets from not only Jefferson County, but outside Jefferson County as part of sponsorship support. It's just amazing to see people rally around families in need, and it's very unfortunate that those situations happen, but Bill does a great job of getting people on board to support it, and it's a very emotional night down there. I tell you,
I think it's great that 2 schools like Herky and R7 that it's a super competitive environment most of the time.
Is it?
Yeah. And
is there any rivalry there?
No.
Was there any games that were intense last year?
Maybe.
Between you guys?
Oh, there was. Yeah, that was a home. That wasn't Hoops for Hope. But,
still, yeah.
It was pretty intense, and I hope my boys can rise to the occasion and actually give them a game on Friday.
But I tell you though, you watch. I go back and you watch all the different crowds that we've had over the years there. It's wall to wall people, standing room only.
Really?
Yep. And
what was it? 4 years ago or 3 years ago, we swept the whole thing.
Yes.
And it was probably one of the most packed.
They had all the seats on the sidelines. They were all packed. People were standing in the corners.
Is that when you got kicked out of the JV game?
Yes.
You had to bring that up.
Thank you.
That is so funny.
So what's your most favorite memory of Hoops for Hope? Riley got kicked out of the JV game.
It was because we were all
great.
well. Does it get
Well, I'll have to give props to the superintendent out there. Clint Johnson was very cordial with me, gave me a tour of the new building that they were building at that time, the theater.
He was trying to cool you off.
He definitely did a great job of that. And so I want to give him some great props for that night because he definitely cooled me off. But
you talk about 2 schools that you got. People don't remember that those our 7 kids used to feed into Herculaneum.
Yes.
They used to feed in to Crystal City and Festus, but Herky and Crystal I think hurt the worst when that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a heated rivalry, and our 7 may not look at it the same as maybe Herky does, but it's good to see a community that can put that aside for this night. Hey, we're still going to go at each other's throat during the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But then to raise all that money for people, and they've helped a lot of families, and it's just awesome. Bill does such a great job, him and his wife.
And they do this. You asked Bill, he starts this. This will be over Friday. He'll start this probably a week after for next year. He's on the ball with it. He's calling people. He's trying to get support, and he's had so many sponsors year in and year out come back because of the things he's done.
Every kid in all the programs gets a T-shirt.
Yep.
And then I know you live stream bought shirts because I forgot to get them for you today because they were in our office. But
sorry.
It's just a neat thing.
It is.
I mean, it's what usually one of the 4 game nights, which I'm not going to lie. A lot of people don't like them. I know ADs aren't a big fan of them because it is a lot of work.
Yep.
But those 4 game nights are so awesome for the kids. To have the atmosphere now with COVID, of course, the atmosphere is just not near as good. But on a regular year, I mean, it is just absolutely insane on 4 game nights.
Yeah, it is.
It's always, standing room only. And, the thing that I didn't really realize until I interviewed Bill today was the reason behind the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And I didn't realize his dad passed away. It was very sudden. It was very like completely shocking. Mm-hmm. And he wasn't able to actually say goodbye to Dad.
Yeah.
And so, for him to be able to take that and overcome that, that morning, all of that going on, and say, you know what, I'm going to take this negative and put it into a positive, I thought was awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just a testament to great heart, and he's been great with us throughout this entire process of getting interviews here and there, and the folks that he always that they pick. I mean, it's always a really cool story about how that all comes about as well.
Definitely is.
And Bill worked at Herculaneum for 20-something years, right? Mm-hmm. And just retired last year from Herky, mm-hmm. and he has big ties. His wife works out at R7, and he has ties out there. His son went there, mm-hmm. and I mean, it just makes for it's just great.
Yep.
Well, if you're not doing anything Friday night, I would suggest you tune in to Livestream STL. If you don't have a ticket, you're not able to get in there, tune in to STL, Livestream STL. And I tell you, just to watch that unfold in between the 2 games is something incredible.
And Livestream STL will have great coverage, as they always do, and they'll have all their mini cameras out there with the mini angles.
We might bring an extra one or two. We might.
And
we'll see.
Ray and his crew will probably I hear that there may be a surprise color comment.
Too much of a surprise.
Color
all
guy.
4. This is the best part. All 4 coaches are going to be at this game, and that's the cool thing about all 4 coaches. We got 3 coaches that are going to actually be coaching, and then I've got Chris Miller with me. We'll be rubbing elbows somewhere on one of the corners over there, covering the game, and it'll be fun. It'll be a lot of fun, right, Chris?
I might have to spy up there during that girls' game because now I can't wait to watch these 2 guys. They've already got the satisfaction of watching me and you, and now we get to watch McVay go against the almighty Riley Blair and the Black Cats. So this is going to be great. This is going to be great. I can't wait. I can't wait. And me and Breeze will probably go at it a little bit too,
Well, I just wanted I wanted just to take our seats and pull them at half court right at the scores table, and him and I just sit there and just let them play.
Right.
Me and Jason could do that.
Did you guys just hear Blair? That dude can't sit down that long.
Yeah, he can. He can only sit for at most 50 seconds in his little bitty chair.
And his timeout.
Timeout chair.
And one of his coaches puts it out there for the head coach. Look at this. Here's your beautiful chair. I'm like, oh, my gosh.
It's an anti-pants ripping chair is what it is.
Exactly right it is.
That's exactly what it is.
45 pounds ago, I would have said, yes, that's what it is. But
here we go, Mr. Diet Man. Hey, everybody, Blair's lost weight.
Hey, I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
Good job, Jared from Subway.
It's been a process.
Jared from Subway. I don't know if I'd want to be called Jared.
Not after all that.
Where's he at these days, by the way?
Oh, we don't want to talk about where he's
penitentiary is he in?
Where's he at,
California Penal League, right?
Oh, my.
Stole a car.
He didn't.
He did not say that.
And Jim Powers is right. He can definitely sit for a game once he gets teed up.
No, he still has trouble.
All I'm saying, hey, is Jim going to come down and officiate one of our games at some point this year? No,
he said he was.
I was hoping he's going to be on the call Friday night. That'd have been fun.
Yeah.
So, anybody that has that game would love to give it to Jim Powers. I think that'd be a lot of fun.
Right?
Oh, man, that would be great.
I'll be like, get off the rails, Jim. You're terrible.
Man, you just made this game off the rails, Jim.
Oh, Lordy. Kyle Bohr says haters are going to hate Blair. Sorry, and hair.
Dave Jarvis
David
and
Jarvis
hair.
and hair.
Yeah, well, at least I don't get kicked out of the games as a fan anymore.
Oh, man. It's like
unlike anybody else that just commented on there.
Oh, my gosh. He's really – this guy here. He got kicked out. You got kicked out of a JV game.
Well, that's okay.
Power says he's in.
I wasn't a fan.
Power says he's in. Jim, where are you coming down to referee, or are you going to come down and just we'll just throw a microphone, you'll be like the guy on the street?
Think we get a ticket?
Oh, we can get him a ticket. That shouldn't be a problem.
There you go, see?
So shouldn't be a problem at all.
Dave, thanks. I appreciate that comment. Good for you. Keep it up. Thanks.
Everybody's a little chippy today.
I was going to say, why?
Why you guys so
it's
chippy?
Wednesday, because it's only Wednesday.
I'm in a good mood.
Hump day.
I'm in a great mood.
Well, yeah, you won.
Guess what day it is? It's hump day.
Yeah, I mean, that doesn't have nothing to do with that.
Yeah, you did let a team score 10 points.
Wow.
Running trap defense up 35.
Oh, not even close.
Jacking up threes, running set plays for people.
Gosh.
Man.
Not happening tonight. It was not.
My
happening.
bad, I'm confused.
Oh, yeah. Get
That's
it
why
right.
they missed the layups on purpose.
Oh, dude, they
Pass
missed.
stats.
I swear, I'm sitting up next to the guy that always comes to the games.
Dave.
And he's like, I looked over and he goes, I'm like, did they miss as many layups as I think? Oh, gosh. Yep. You guys missed. I'm not. After about the seventh one, I just quit. I quit watching.
You know what you should do? You should get you a blue man and have a blue man practice. You know what a blue man is?
Yeah. That'd be funny.
You take a polo stick.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You just practice finishing with contact. Yes. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Yes.
I just got a personal text message from Jim Powers. Do I need to join this 3-ring circus? I don't know, Jim.
Hey,
do you want to join the 3-ring circus?
Ray, can you bring this in?
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness.
Oh, you should have just texted it to me.
Thanks.
So evidently,
hold on.
Yeah, I got that.
Did my mom send that to you?
Evidently, Blair liked to wear those hats at a very young age.
I did.
All right, so there it is.
Yep.
There it is.
With my Coke bottle glasses on, there he is.
Those things are huge.
Huge.
It's funny, though.
They are
your mom
huge.
actually took time to message us and
Let me,
show us this picture.
She had
Try to
sent me
zoom-
this
let me try
already.
to zoom that in a little
She
bit
sent
better.
me this way before tonight.
Yeah,
is.
it was way before tonight.
Yeah, I
There it
forgot all
is.
about it. But
Wow, look at that hat.
It was fun, though.
That is something
Good
else.
stuff. Good stuff.
Wow.
That was, I don't know what year that was. I mean, I have to look at that. That was probably 6 or 7.
1980.
So I'm going to say
Look at
87,
that.
87-ish, 86.
blank and grin he's got going on there.
That's right. Man.
Is that a Cabbage Patch Kid you got next to you?
That's a good-looking kid right
What
there.
does that shirt say?
Dials Fine Foods. I used to work there, and they were sponsored our baseball
then?
team. Yeah. That baby.
Busting tables.
Donna
you know?
Blair, Donna Blair puts him to work early, man. Hey. Let's see.
right.
Was
Was
it?
it Chico's bail bond?
See, so he likes those hats.
That's right.
Shooty says Blair looks like Edna in The Incredibles in that picture.
Shooty.
Shooty's watched too many cartoons.
Shooty.
Shooty sighting. Kevin Holly says Ron Miller's new stall play called the McVeigh.
Is that when we fall forward?
Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do.
Well, we didn't fall forward.
Mike Buddy wants to know who's going to win the Bruce Thomas tournament.
You want to talk about that?
No.
Rick, that you don't want to talk about
well,
that?
not
No, I'm
really.
talking
I
about
mean, we
No.
both have a team that play in it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that would be kind of.
No, I mean seeds, or do you not want to go over
I
the
can talk
seeds?
about the
We can
seeds.
tell you the
yeah.
seeds.
Yeah,
That's
the
the
seeds are
tournament.
already set.
That's why.
Well, I mean,
wanted to
they
know if
have
you
been
wanted to-
set and they got reset.
They got reset today. I mean, I got.
Tell
yeah.
us who you got. Who all's in the tournament? What
Well,
was the seed?
we got the St. Pius Lancers, who are now what 9-1,
8-1.
8-1. I just keep giving them wins. St. Pius Lancers would be
Just
the
keep
number
giving
one
them
seed
wins.
over there at the Bruce Thomas tournament, and they will go off as we already talked about against Grandview.
All right.
be a
And
fun
then
game.
that's the number 2 seed is the St. Louis Blue Knights, and they will face off against the Herculaneum Black Cats. And then the 3rd seed is Hancock, and they will face off against Northwest, who is the 6th seed. And then you have the 4-5, which that'll be an interesting game, I think. I thought Gateway Legacy, they got the 5 seed, and I ranked them a lot higher than 5 with my voting. But
there's 2 up there. No. You were telling me this is the different. I'm thinking there's Gateway, there's Gateway STEM. There's this one's a totally different.
Totally different.
Yeah, this is Gateway Legacy. It's the one that you got to look at their website. It's interesting.
It is. It's interesting.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they promote a lot of sports stuff.
They don't say the same that Pius always says. Do you care about your education?
I think they really care if you're going to go somewhere and play sports in college.
Okay.
Interesting.
So I mean,
I guess that's part of their.
So St. Pius the 1, the 2, the Blue Knights from St. Louis, 3, Hancock, 4, Perryville, 5, Gateway Legacy,
man, how you doing?
6, Northwest, 7, Herculean Black Cats, and the 8th seed who you get to face again, Grandview.
It's gonna be a tough game.
What my big question is
so that'd be interesting.
We're looking at these wins of all of these teams, and I'm looking down and I'm curious to see how that. I would be curious to see how that vote lined out. I mean, pretty interesting. I mean, is it strictly going? I mean, I know records. Do you go off records?
I'm pretty sure we just put names in the hat and drew it.
Oh, I mean,
that happens.
No, but I mean, this one, I think it was seeded better this year than last year. I think last year was even worse the way it came out, seeds.
I mean, it's very tough. The
problem was you had a bunch of people that had one win at the time that we first voted on it.
Yeah.
And then they either had 1 or 2 wins. So kind of hard to seed when you got 4 or 5 teams with 1 or 2 wins.
Well, I will give it out to Hillsboro. We're in their tournament, and we seeded on Saturday via Zoom, and we did it kind of like where everybody voted for the 1. You all voted across the board.
Districts.
Yeah.
That's how we did Park Hills.
And I thought it turned out really well because you could see what everybody voted, and then you kind of had an idea as they went down alphabetical order, and you kind of had an idea of.
They did exactly like Park Hills.
And I think it's very.
You see what every coach puts on.
Yes, so automatically if somebody's really off the wall pick. I mean, you're going to figure that out pretty quickly, and and you can call them out on it. You know what I mean? Somebody puts the number 1, what everybody voted number 1, is the number 5. You think, what in the world?
Hey, I got a question. Somebody said that there was an interesting happening in a seed meeting with you recently. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what that was about.
I don't know either.
I heard that too.
No seeding meeting for me.
Oh, okay.
Haven't had one.
Cool. No problem.
That's the only one I've had, really.
All right. That's it.
Good stuff.
Good stuff.
By the way, sounds like Coach's Box after hours.
Probably.
Yes. I'm curious to see that.
By the way, a message from Tanya, and she says the ultimate timeout chair for you must include a seatbelt and a race car seatbelt. As a matter of fact, to keep you from getting up out of your special chair.
That's true.
Wow.
It is a special chair.
It's something special.
Yeah, when that thing got broke out last year, I was like, look at this guy. Rick Majerus in the house.
Rick Majerus.
Rick Majerus.
Does Calipari use one of those?
I think they all do.
Does Calipari use one?
Yes, he does.
Hey, Krzyzewski can because he is getting a little older, but Calipari's still got enough life to him. Does he use one? Come on.
They all use one. I don't know many of them that doesn't.
You're not answering the question.
He actually uses a regular
I want
chair.
the truth.
You can't handle the truth.
It's okay. I'll be the guy who kneels down and rips his pants.
I'm glad you brought that up. You got Kentucky, you got North Carolina,
and
Duke.
And Duke.
Did you see the best stat there?
See that?
The first time they've all been unranked since
this
when?
is the greatest thing ever.
I got to pull it up.
1961.
61.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't that crazy?
I have been nothing but smiles about it too. I can.
December 18th of 1961. That's the last time it happened.
When I get to see Brian Waite, I can laugh. When I get to see Blair, I can laugh. Mizzou is ranked higher than all of those teams.
Yeah,
good stuff.
That's where y'all live, Missouri.
So, what do you think is the reasoning behind this?
Because they
COVID and one and
they
done.
recruit
one and
one and done.
Look, they don't look. They don't look good.
I hope and pray, and I will continue saying this. I want to see a mid-major win it all.
Yeah.
I want to see a senior-laden mid-major team.
This might be the year.
SLU would be nice.
SLU would be great.
Oh, SLU's fun to watch.
SLU would be great, and I'm a Mizzou fan, but I love watching SLU play.
I agree.
Well, I'm Mizzou and SLU, either one.
And they're saw in the paper they're going on week 3 now with the COVID issues. But yeah,
COVID sucks.
It does. It's good times.
I'm telling you, man. My
stuff,
head.
good stuff.
I'm still not. I mean, I still don't
So
taste everything. I mean,
does
COVID
that change?
sucks.
Is that going to change this year? The approach to recruiting. I don't see that with the Power 5 or the Blue Bloods.
Well, not with Kentucky. That's what they do.
Well, I'm just saying.
Well, listen, there's enough money to be paid in Kentucky. Yeah. You know, hey, do you need a Lexus? All right, Trans Am it is.
Gold Trans Am?
Gold Trans Am.
Yeah.
Let's look at Calipari's wall. That's all I got to say.
Yeah.
All they say is, do you value your education?
Oh, yeah, because when people say top-line education, when people say top-line education, the first school that comes to mind is Kentucky.
Do you value your education?
If I did, I would be going to Kentucky. Now, if I was a guy who wanted to go first-round NBA draft, I'd probably go to Kentucky. Because I'm going to leave right after them. Blue chip guy, I'm going to go.
Well, you got to think. I think it has a lot to do with the non-success of those 3 teams, because majority of them are one and done guys, and they haven't been able to work all summer or fall, really.
True.
And so I think it has a lot to do with it. I think it has a huge amount to do with it.
Now that you say that, do you think that's why Jefferson County basketball's a little down this year, a little mediocre?
I think it's basketball in general in a lot of places.
I mean, you go and look at the places that weren't allowed to do stuff in the summer. I'll say not all the summer, because we were allowed to do stuff in July. But as far as a whole,
but not like you.
No, goodness, no.
Doing skills and drills and not having any competition is totally different.
Agreed. And those kids, and especially if you got kids that maybe haven't had that varsity experience, and you put them out there with 0 varsity experience in the game 1 of the year. I mean, they're going to struggle for a while until they get some composure underneath you. So I think it has a lot to do with the game itself. I think you saw the backstepping of it.
So what you're saying is, if you're playing a lot of sophomores and you're playing a lot of guys that haven't had that varsity experience, it might take a minute.
I do 100% agree with you, and I think that you're seeing that as far as basketball in general.
You know anybody like that? It's playing a lot of sophomores.
Playing a lot of sophomores.
Well, we're trying to play a lot of sophomores.
I mean,
you get 6 quarters a night.
Starts with a B, ends with an S, maybe. Is that what you're thinking?
BS? I mean, it doesn't end with an S, but I mean,
it is what it is.
That's funny.
I mean, it's difficult. I mean, not getting to play summer league games, I don't care what anyone says, that summer doesn't mean anything. Yes, it does.
I agree.
You get to play some games, kids that you need to get experience, get it then.
Yes.
Get a little, oh my gosh, maybe I need to work a little harder. This varsity speed is way different than what my JV speed is.
Well, I mean, you just look at it as you went from basically almost an entire year of doing nothing. So everything, I think, suffered from the fall to winter.
Think about what baseball's going to look like.
Oh, boy.
Because you're going to have some kids that have not played in – like my son has not played in a baseball game, and it'll be almost 2 years now.
Really?
I mean, if you count – last time he played was the summer before all the COVID. Mm-hmm. He planned on playing –
spring last year.
Spring last year for high school, didn't play the entire summer, and now spring's coming back up. So he hasn't played since his 8th grade year, and he's a sophomore.
And I just think I think you're seeing athletics take a huge hit. Now, here I'm gonna also go out on a limb and say that not only is athletics taking a hit, but academics is taking a huge hit. And I mean,
and they're still having us take.
Yeah, that's another topic for another show.
You know what I'm saying, McVay, right? The standard, right?
We're doing it. Are Are you doing the test too?
For American history?
No, government.
Oh, government. I'm sure we'll do it.
But
it.
the biggest thing about it is I think it's affected education, regardless across the board as a whole, and I think it's affected kids, and I that's what bothers me a little bit. I think is the part of it that is affecting these kids
like
right now that are going to affect them for life.
Here's a perfect example. My son got his driver's license today.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Stay off the sidewalk.
Dylan passed, not with the highest score ever, but he passed. And, I mean, my son's not really had the things that all other kids are used to having. I mean, homecoming dance.
Yes.
All these things that these kids are not experienced the high school that everyone else is used
pep
to.
rallies.
We haven't had one assembly.
Yeah.
Except
Say
homecoming.
dances,
We had one for homecoming for football, but it was outside. Everyone was social distance.
Right.
Kind of hard to
That's
social distance in basketball gym with the whole student body in there.
When it's cold outside, it's a little tough.
Yeah, I'm not going outside with no.
Yeah.
So
I thought you football coaches didn't mind the cold weather.
I used to not, but now I'm in my 40s and I hate it.
Sorry, old. Sorry, old.
I wore shorts all the way up until about 40. I hit 40 and I was like, oh my god, I can't wear them.
Genja wears shorts all the time.
He does.
Scared of it.
Yeah.
I remember you coming to a game to call. Do you remember that game that you came to call?
Yeah, we did.
In shorts. And he's like, hey, you're going to open the window? He was like, it's cold. It's cold. A couple times I was like, yeah, we got to open the window, and everything.
Oh, that one at R7 I had pants on, I think.
Yeah,
I didn't,
it was
but
still chilly.
It was still chilly, But I have, as I've gotten older, that cold.
Yeah.
Well, I just think this has all affected a lot of stuff.
Sure.
I mean, it's affected a lot of kids. It's affected a lot of adults.
Yeah.
You've taken some adults completely out of their field,
right.
Where they haven't been able to work.
Right.
And, I mean, that's very difficult for families when somebody's not working. Somebody's got to deal with doing something they're not used to doing, and all of a sudden now that changes your whole lifestyle. So I just think it's a struggle for some people, and I don't know that this is going to end anytime soon.
Sure it is. It's a new day in America, and maybe we'll get some new checks or something.
Well, that's not going to help anything.
Yeah, it's all about the stimulus checks.
Yeah, okay. Shut it down.
Go back real quick here. Jim Powers
I poked the bear.
Jim Powers has a couple of posts. He said summers do mean a lot for the kids. That is a big deal that they miss out. Kids are missing out on so much during this time too, as well. So appreciate that post there as well. So
that's the problem. I think a lot of kids are missing out on experiences they'll never get a chance to get back. And
and it's just development. I mean, just something as simple as, and this might sound silly, just something as simple as social skills.
Yep.
Yes.
Something as simple, just interacting with other people.
Oh.
I mean, I'm sure we can. We probably see it on a daily basis. I mean, just being able to hold a conversation.
How many times do you have? This is still, I cannot get over this now. I'm in class.
Okay.
Sitting at my desk.
Yep.
The kid could raise his hand to ask me the question, and all of a sudden I see on my email pop up, and it's the kid sitting right there. I mean, like, they literally could get up and take 2 steps and be in front of my desk. I have a mask. They have a mask. And they will email
It has nothing to do with your mask. It has nothing to do with that.
Well, I know, but, I mean, they will not have a conversation. They don't want to have a conversation.
Everybody's a telephone tough guy now. This is where I want to live.
Telephone tough guy.
Telephone tough guy. TTG. Are you a TTG?
Wow. Telephone tough guy. There's several.
There's a lot of people like that. They don't want to say anything to your face when we go in there and be a little troll.
Wow.
I'm just
go live under a bridge. Say it to my face. I don't
what
care.
I'm really frightened about.
Ask me a question.
I'm really frightened about is in 10 to 15 years what America is going to be like.
How are they going to communicate?
Because I mean, all of this last 365 days, give or take a few. Can you imagine what 10 years down the road is going to be?
I just had a timeout tirade in front of my whole team the other day about this subject we're talking about right now.
Did you pull the clock out and put 2 minutes on it?
Oh,
thought about it.
I had 2 minutes on the clock, but I didn't. That was for something else. But so I had a few kids that didn't feel well, and one went home. There's all three. For one time since I've been at Herky, all 3 of my coaches are in the building. So you leave, you don't tell anyone. And it's not just one kid. This has been, they can't communicate. They don't want to communicate. They'll text you, say, "Hey, I'm sick," or blah blah blah. Or, I'm going home, but they won't come have a conversation or tell you. Or if I have an injured kid and it's crazy. I'm like, you guys got to have a conversation. We got to talk.
The social skills has basically been taken away from kids.
Think about it. How did we grow up? We went outside.
We never had these.
We didn't have these. We went outside. We went and played. You had a group of friends that you went out and you did stuff with. Okay, you played all day. It's nighttime. Night light comes on, street light. It's time for dinner. It's all that. Right now, what is it? PlayStation.
Well, I was giving my kid crap the other day. It's him and like 15 guys. They're all playing a video game. And I said, when I was a kid, we all had to decide whose house and whose parents were going to allow us to come over to play the video games.
Yeah. Or whose parents were going to allow us kids over, period.
Or let us inside when if it was nice out, even if it wasn't nice out.
And do something.
It could be raining and I'd be out there playing basketball, football, or baseball.
Agreed.
We have a goal from the Blues.
Yes.
Hey.
And then Dave Crump says, I believe hold harmless really set our students up for failure.
He is correct.
Yep. We had a conversation about that.
The hold harmless.
Friday night or the other night after a game. We just happened to be talking about education in general. And watching all these kids get socially promoted or promoted from just being hold harmless is creating such a gap.
Oh, yes.
And, we've had a couple kids who actually left Pius who are freshmen because it says it's too hard. They don't understand. It's like, okay, well, this isn't, it's not easy, but at the same time, we're not going to lower our standards. We're not going to, be like, oh, okay, let's just bring the bar down. No, but you look at all those kids who, I mean, if you look around, the stats of how many kids are doing virtual right now are failing.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
It's unreal.
Yeah.
And
I would ask, and I know we're supposed to be talking about sports, and this is sidebar.
Well, if you can't pass this, you don't get to play sports. So there you go. Let's connect them.
Because I would be willing to venture that it has nothing to do with the aptitude. It probably has everything to do with turning work in. It probably has everything to do with here's an assignment. Do your job and turn it in.
Okay.
At the
So
same time.
my favorite thing to even in my position. At Pius, my favorite thing to hear a kid, and I've heard it for how many years I've been teaching now, 15, is they did the work and they didn't turn it in. I just didn't turn it in. And I said, you ever ran cross country? And they're like, no. I said, well, how long is a cross country race? 3.3 miles, something like that. 3.1, sorry. 3.1 miles. Can you imagine running that long? And they're just like, no. Okay, well, think about running that long and run that race, and you're trying to win it. And you get all the way to the finish line, and you see it's like from me to that door, 10 feet. And you just sit down and say, I'm done. Does that make a lot of sense? I'm like, no. That's what it's like when you do your homework and you don't turn it in. That's how much sense that makes. You've done it. You've done all the work, and then you just didn't turn it in. That's it. You didn't hit a button and said, submit. Now with Google Classroom, you can turn it in. Done. Or you just take the paper that's all wadded up in your freaking textbook and you just turn it in. You'll do all the work, and it's completed. It's done. It is done. And you just won't turn
Have you ever had that
in.
kid where you go and open his book and his book bag and you just start going?
Yeah.
There's one assignment. There's two.
Yeah.
There's three.
You would have a high B if you would just take all of this crumpled up paper and walk over and turn it in.
Turn it in.
Yeah. And I mean, to be honest,
that's how stupid.
And
this
depending
is.
on what class it is, I mean, you may not be getting graded on your content per se. I might say we had, 14. Maybe they had 13 constructed response questions, or maybe I probably wouldn't give that many. Maybe 10. Okay. I might pick 1 and 8 and grade those 2, and then make sure they answer all the rest of them and get their points. And these kids won't even
the highlight.
I got to do now. Okay, I do a do now every day. That's to set up the class. So I take my attendance, whatever. Usually it's maybe 5 questions, and it'll be like a short reading, and they won't even do it. They won't even submit it, or they hit submit on Google Classroom like he was saying, and there's nothing there.
Nothing there.
2-0 Blues.
I
2-0.
tried it.
All right.
I turned it in.
There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. I don't know what happened to it. Listen, this
No.
isn't like back in the day.
This is. I was born during the day, just not yesterday.
My dog ate
I
it.
knew this trick when you could actually pull this off, and that doesn't work. Thanks, Google. Let's go back and look at the old versions.
Right.
Hey, not only can you actually do your we can find out if you did your homework or not, you can look up crap with Google. So there you go.
And you can also check for plagiarism.
I know, right?
Oh, my God. How many
Amazing,
kids
huh?
do not understand that word, plagiarism?
Okay, hey, here's a good one. I know we're off topic, but still, I don't care.
It's a
You
good
turn
topic.
you turn in a writing assignment. Okay, you say I want 1-page summary of whatever we read. Reconstruction.
Oh, there we go. Reconstruction.
Throw history at you, and so you get the assignment turned in Google Docs, and it's got 4 different kinds of font with different sizes.
Well, and not only that, different types of print.
Yes. And I look at it and I go, so you typed this? Yeah.
That's great. What's this word mean? Man, that's a really
good word for you to use.
Level. Can you tell me what
does this mean? I don't know. And how come when I took all of this and I selected it and I Googled that, someone else had the same thing as you? It's like someone read your mind back in 1995 when this was originally written. And you weren't born yet. How's that happen?
Amazing.
Go to the office.
Or you copy and paste something.
Go to the office.
And it's and then this is the start of your first sentence.
It's reading live ones now.
This is the latest accepted revision reviewed on 3 October 2019. That's your opening sentence.
Oh, mother of pearl.
What did you say about aptitude?
And then
Look, you can't. Don't be a lazy cheater.
and then
Don't be a lazy cheater.
That's what
you
it
won't
is,
wait. You
though.
won't wait till the last
That's-
minute to cheat. Then at least put the work in. Change the font. Make it all look good. Change a couple words. Use a thesaurus. It even has that on there.
What?
you mean
That's a
cheat
big
right?
word.
Is that a
man.
hold
The
on?
right way of cheating?
That's a dinosaur.
Well, if you don't know what that word means, just use
Rhinoceros?
Google.
Or what? A rhinoceros? What did you say?
Hip Hop Anonymous.
Yeah.
And do that. It's like, I can't stand this. I mean, it's not that
You can
hard.
only go so far with this. Come on now. Right?
No, I can talk hours.
I know.
You have
Ray,
no
we're in
idea.
education.
We can make a
But
coach's box
this-
on.
This relates right to we expected our kids to be able to run 5 or 6 sets in an offense, or 6 options off of an offense,
Yeah.
or you know. And I can't believe how many kids that I'm getting that when I say normal basketball terms that everyone you would think would know, a set a pick,
Right.
a back pick, back door,
flare,
curl.
You know, one time when I or
Short
this
corner.
one time
Short
when I was
corner,
at-
I go off
yeah.
on that one a lot.
When I was at Grandview, Coach
Especially
Hubbard.
when they run Carolina.
I don't know.
What's that?
It's a play.
Oh, I thought it was a state. I mean, is it
of them.
Not.
Oh.
It's
Two-
actually
what?
there's 2
There's
states.
2 of them?
There's
Oh
one.
my
There's one on
goodness.
top.
There's
Well,
a north
bottom.
East
and
and
a
west.
south.
East
if
and
you
west,
didn't know
right?
that. That was good.
So you got to go through Canada to get.
That's the
to-
only way you can get there.
Just saying.
Hey, so Coach Hubbard actually gave her basketball team like a test over basketball.
offense, or-
No, basketball in general.
I love it.
Asking simple questions.
I
They
love
were
it.
so pissed about having to do it too, and I think there's a reason why she did. I gotta say that that's probably there's times where I'm going, maybe we should be doing that.
Have you ever? I've had a coach, not me. I've seen a coach do this. This is a football, and then they would get. This is a helmet. You know, I mean, sometimes that's how you feel.
That's funny.
The ball has to be bounced with one hand,
You can't
not
bounce
with
it-
2
You can't
at
bounce
the
it with 2?
same time. If you do that, it's a violation.
Kevin Hollis says, "Welcome to the teacher's box."
We're all about educating.
Exactly.
And brought to yours truly, Haley and Coach Miller here that generally care about kids' education.
I do care about kids' education.
Yeah,
That's right. That is exactly right.
No doubt.
I can't believe we went down the teacher's box road here today.
Wow, we did.
It was good, though. I think it was good. I think it was a good conversation.
Well, but again, you're
it leads
right.
into sports, though. I mean, if they can't do this stuff.
Well, first off, you can't pass the classes. You don't get to play.
Exactly.
Well,
and I think
they're called student athletes.
You get to be socially promoted, but you don't get to play. That's a Misha rule.
What?
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay. No, you don't get to play. Sorry.
I thought it was athlete first.
Yeah, athletic students.
Oh.
Maybe at other places.
Oh,
at other places.
Man, I guess I got that all wrong.
Just saying. But
Dynasty you got over there got that all wrong.
Dinosaurs? Yeah, I got dinosaurs. Yeah, I know what they are. Rhinoceros. What is that? What is it?
Thesaurus?
Thesaurus.
Are you asking for the answers?
Hippopotamus? Come on.
This is the guide sailing through Canada.
Long
and,
gone.
in Illinois, you don't have to do that. You can have a long conversation about Illinois.
We
general.
could. We could.
But back to what counts in life. So whenever I have kids who are messing up on out-of-bounds plays over and over and over and over and over, it's like, for the love of God, I mean, we go over them. I've given you the diagrams. Not only that, I've given a legend on what each line on the diagram means.
A legend.
And you don't know how to do it. What else can I do? Yeah, you get to sit on the bench.
Oh, man.
I mean, if you don't know it, and I've given you all these avenues, all you have to do is ask questions. And if you can't ask me because you're scared to death of me because you think I'm crazy, there's plenty of guys on the bench who aren't crazy or scary, and you can ask them.
Coach, you just told me to play.
Yeah.
I didn't have to do all this other stuff. You just go out there and play.
Yeah.
That's like football, with the
I don't
cards.
get it.
You run a scout team and all this. Like,
Oh, my
just
gosh.
find your circle.
You are
and
the
do
X.
The circle.
The X is running here, 5 yards and out. I hate being the scout guy. Oh, it's the worst. The worst. I mean, at least in basketball. Well, it's hard, too, because I tried to get my kids to run Carolina last week. We're playing them, and I'm like, hey, they're going to be here. And I don't know how many times I said short corner, probably enough to make myself sick. And my kids still couldn't figure it out.
They hit the short corner a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
First
I thought
half.
we did figure out the flex, though. I thought we defended it well.
We didn't put a lot of reps in. I didn't think he was going to guard man-to-man.
We worked on it for a long time because I knew, well, heck, past shows that you're willing to hold the ball. And I figured that would happen.
People say that a lot.
I went man before you got a chance to hold the ball. I thought you were going to hold it. You were up like 8 or 10 there, and I thought,
I think we said that at some point.
We
during
did.
The game.
Here comes
We
the
did.
McVay.
Yeah. I think we said
I
that.
called a timeout. I'm like, we got to go man. I think it was 3 or 4 minutes left
yeah.
in the third.
Yeah.
And I was like,
You guys weren't really packed in, though.
No, they weren't.
No,
they weren't. Not
you're-
compared to
no.
two teams that.
no, not.
Yeah.
We tried to stay packed in, but yeah. Well,
We shot. We
Well,
shot
they hit
the
a couple
ball
threes.
really well.
I could say they hit a couple threes.
We were 40% from the 3-point line, which was probably our season best.
well, but several of those shots that you hit, I had a guy right there. I mean, the two young kids. The one hit 2 of them with a guy right in his face, and my kid actually put his hand up. Because sometimes we don't do that. We'll run all the way out there. It's like you were talking about turning in assignment. I'm going to run all the way out and close out on you.
And not put my hand
and
up.
not put my hand
so
up.
Then,
that's the dumbest thing I ever could.
So then here, you can use this line. So my question when I have kids who do that, I say, how tall
good.
are
Give me
tall-
some advice
I
here.
said, how tall are you? And they'll say, I'm 6'1". Well, if you're in an athletic stance, how tall are you? And they say they're a little bit shorter, obviously. And I said,
5'8"
how tall are you when you put your hand up? You see where I'm going with this?
I do.
So you're still not very tall when you close out to a guy who's going to shoot right over top of your head if you don't put your hand up. Would it make more sense to be taller and maybe distract them with your height with something up tall?
I have a couple that are pretty tall too, and they
will
not
look,
put the hand up.
Well, I mean that's. I like to say stuff like, okay, well, go do some push-ups, and you'll think about it. Maybe you need some more work on your arms. Maybe you're not strong enough. Maybe the weight room was too tough on you.
One of my favorites is we get the ball, and we run sprints, and they got to hold the ball up like this.
Yeah.
Like, we won't grab the rebound with 2 hands. So I'm like, okay, well, we're going to do sprints today. Everyone get a ball. They're like,
I got a bunch of bricks in my office. You should use those.
have them hold them.
Just hold them up above their head.
Wow. People are going to say that's abuse.
The key to the Herculaneum girls' success is bricks.
And tall kids.
I was going to say lots and lots and lots
and
and lots.
shitters.
We could. That ought to be trivia. Let's go down the line of all of the
And the,
Herculaneum girls.
Over
Post-
5'8",
and the reigning MVP twice.
Right.
I mean, it
you know,
Yeah.
arguably maybe coming up for a third time.
Yeah, could be.
Just saying.
I don't think there's going to be much argument with that.
Well, when you quietly score 45 points.
Quietly, yeah.
How many times did you share that article?
Once.
I've seen it pop up on Facebook like
I didn't only
8
share it
different
once.
times.
His people shared it.
Yeah, that's true.
He's
got a lot of fans.
He's got an army of 10 coaches.
Be nice if she scores a quiet 2 Friday. That would be nice.
Quiet.
What do you get? What's your game plan, Coach?
I don't know.
You got to pack it in.
Pedo.
Pack it in.
Pack it in.
Right.
Hey,
when they shoot 83s or whatever.
Let
it is
them.
tonight,
Let them.
Hey.
Have you seen them shoot?
Run a triangle in 2 with 2 people, Gardner.
We've done that this
that's
year.
worked before.
I was going to say we've
You got to do what you got to do. You know,
It didn't work well.
I remember
We've done that.
I remember what you said. You're like, I let Kobe score that many points. Somebody else can.
Somebody else could try to beat us.
Funny.
Hey,
I wouldn't be surprised.
it wasn't a bad thing. Except Kobe's over there at half court going, yeah, like looking right at you. I'm like, oh, Kobe, please stop.
Hey, I just did what I was advised to do by some of my fellow coaches that I know. And
hey, look, I've been there, I've done it. So,
well, I mean, I don't know. You'll have Crystal at some point, and you know that Tote kid's going to be hard to stop.
Yeah,
I had him already. We already played him.
Oh, you already played him.
Yeah,
That's right.
Yeah, he still found a way to score 20, but he had to work for it.
He scored 23 last night. Sounded like he had to work. Festus and they must have played a pretty close game against Festus. That's why our conference ain't gonna be no easy wins.
No, there are no easy wins.
Not at all. With that, we should go to our break, right?
Yeah, because I don't want to lose this, but I want to try to keep this thing over here in Black Cat Land.
There we go. We'll be back with Cranium Cup trivia after this. Ray Halbrook here with Live Stream STL. This Friday, January 22nd, we are proud to be presenting you the 7th annual Hoops for Hope game, and we'll be out with our good friend Bill Hammock from Hoops for Hope.
This is the 7th annual Hoops for Hope. We've helped 12 families in the years past, and we've raised over $60,000 in our 6 years prior.
If you can't get a ticket for the game, make sure to tune into Livestream STL for the Hoops for Hope game, Friday, January 22nd at 5:15 and 7:15.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! Jason! What's up? What's up? Man!
Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching the Coach's Box.
This must be a wrong number.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? It's a fastball? Okay, I know. It's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh, yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
for fine Mexican cuisine.
A family atmosphere.
Any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pechanga.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any 4-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
Hi, I'm Lawrence Crodinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Hey, this is Chris Miller, and you're watching the Coach's Box on Livestream STL, the best sports streaming show there is on Facebook.
And we are back for round 3 here, which is our Cranium Cup trivia time here. So we're going to get the guys. They've got their pads out, checking things out here. Let me turn your microphones back on. Here we go.
Let's go ahead and put this to red. That'd be good. Red.
Oh, okay, let's do that. Well, it needs to be red because I completely forgot about it. There it is.
Red, I like it.
And we're going to go from orange to red right now.
As long as there ain't no blue on there,
That's
I'm
right.
good.
Oh, wow.
Blue Jay blue.
Plenty of that on Friday.
Blue. Is it Bluebird?
Bluebird. Could you get us some new Expos?
Just in case everybody.
They're in my bag.
Folks, if you ever see this light on right here,
that means that we're
It says we're on the air. I forgot to turn it on. The last 2 games, I forgot to do that too, so it's starting to wear off.
Nobody
My wife's
gonna
going
get
to be
after
really
you.
mad at me. But
You gotta start
anyway.
using those Christmas gifts.
I know, right? So there we go. So here we go. Our first question. Let me pull it up here.
Larry Scott, Pac-12 commissioner, gone. in
Uh-oh.
June.
Oh, yeah?
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Who is?
A lot of big movement today.
Phillip Rivers.
Phillip Rivers
gone.
That guy.
Pruitt, hey,
Oh, I thought you were talking
retired,
about
right?
Yeah, Pruitt got fired over
President of the United
and
States. I
AD.
thought you were talking
What happened?
about- Oh, I don't know.
What? We had a change?
We had a change.
There was a change?
of some sort. I don't know what happened.
Don Sutton passed away. Great baseball
Don
pitcher.
Sutton passed away.
Seen that?
Did.
I'm not even
movers and
acknowledge
shakers.
What else we're talking about?
Since Mr. Jarvis won, you get to pick the first category.
Synchronized swimming.
Yeah.
What? Synchronized swimming? No. Let's go. I'm just going to have to go with basketball.
B-ball.
Basketball. Any particular basketball team, and it has to be NBA.
Lakers.
The Kentucky Wildcats.
So Clippers. I mean Lakers.
No Clippers.
Here we go.
Hold on.
This is a
I
good
said this
question.
off air. Hold on. I think it's only fair today.
Oh
this
gosh.
one-time offer. The audience can help Coach McVay.
Coach McVay's going to ask for a lifeline. Is that what it is?
Can I call a friend?
Exactly.
Phone a friend.
Miller's over there.
Here's a good question.
Miller's over there shaking his head.
Miller.
Hey, score, man.
Yeah, score.
In 1952.
Exactly, yeah.
In 1895.
What?
I need you to move over a little bit. You're not quite in the shot there.
Nobody cares about the way my face looks.
Oh,
Good
I
God.
mean, you know,
Sorry.
you gotta keep a couple.
Here's the
You can
question.
hear
First
me. That's all that
question
matters.
number 1.
You got a face for radio.
Question number 1. What is the Los Angeles Lakers' longest winning streak? How many games? Longest winning streak. Is it
I
24 games, 30 games, 27 games, or 33 games? What is the Los Angeles Lakers' longest winning streak? (24, 30, 27, 33). The answer is 33.
It's the longest.
So,
It's the longest in any sports.
and
major
that
sports.
was back in 1971-72.
Yep.
Useless now.
With,
I'll get it.
with Wilt Chamberlain,
No,
Jerry
I
West,
did.
and
You didn't
Gail
get it?
Goldrich.
You two did.
So we did.
Yeah, you got two.
Ooh, you knew that one,
One
huh?
point for you and 1 point for Mr. Miller.
I thought the Golden State did it.
No, they got
Apparently
close.
not. Apparently not.
Just
I'm going to pick
recently.
the next one. Next one's going to be hockey trivia. And we're going to go with
Guy Lafleur.
Pittsburgh
Guy Lafleur.
Penguins trivia. Why, I have no idea. I don't really care about the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Yeah.
By the way, San Jose just scored. It's 2-1.
Let's go Blues.
Who was the first Pittsburgh Penguin to appear in the All-Star game?
Oh, sure. Got him.
Holy crap.
I don't even know any of these guys either.
Oh, even better.
Wow, even better, Ray.
Who was the first Pittsburgh Penguin to appear in the NHL All-Star game?
Boar, can you come on here and ask trivia next week?
Your only job, Kyle, is come on and ask relevant trivia.
That's funny. Answers. Greg Polis, P-O-L-I-S.
Wow.
P-O.
Doesn't matter.
P-O-S.
I don't know. Here. Doesn't matter.
Don't.
Here. I don't know.
Just wait.
Hey, golly, man. Come on.
And see, when you do stuff like that, you can't piss him off because you don't have the time with the cup.
Here we go. Okay. Greg Polis, Dean Prentice, P-R-E-N-T-I-C-E, Prentice, Bob Wojtowicz, W-O-Y-T-O-W-I-C-H, Wojtowicz, or Ken Schinkel, S-C-H-I-N-K-E-L.
I have no idea.
Polis, Prentice,
Everybody guesses.
Wojtowicz, or Schinkel.
Oh, my gosh.
Schinkel and Einhorn.
Tinkle. Einhorn. Tinkle. Einhorn.
That's Finkel and Einhorn, by the way.
Who knows?
Polis,
screw it.
Prentice. The answer is D. Ken Schinkel.
Did he get it right? He's the only one that got
Only
it
got it right.
Oh, look at
I
that.
picked
So you're
Polis.
saying there's a chance.
Hey.
I thought about it. I was like,
For
that
you
kind of
guys.
sounds like a hockey thing. Did you pick it before when
Yes,
you
I
had your
did.
rant?
Yes, I did.
Oh, my gosh.
D.
Yep.
D. Okay. You pick.
First one.
Since you got it right.
Baseball.
D again.
Baseball. Baseball been very, very good to me.
Yeah, we're not quite ESPN-esque, you know.
Right. We are on the air, by the way. All right. We are live, folks. We are live, folks. All right, so we're going to go with Colorado Rockies trivia.
Oh, Colorado Rockies trivia.
Good question. This will be a good one. This will be a good one. You should know the answer to this one.
I should know the answer. All right.
What year was the Colorado Rockies founded?
Oh.
What year?
Like their first year?
Answers.
I don't know that I know this.
1983, 1993, 2003, or 2013? I know the answer to that one. 2013, 2003, 1993, 1983. Answers.
I don't know.
Okay. You know what? I got these. Let me give the answers again. What year were you thinking?
93.
Okay. I told these wrong, so it is 1993.
So we all,
Okay, so y'all three got it right.
Okay.
Oh, all four of you got it right. So you go. It is 1993.
I was confused.
And
I don't know what-
so you
what-
guys
what
have
was
got
that?
3,
Me, him,
2,
and-
No, we
I've got two.
2, 1.
2, 2, 2, 1. Okay.
Okay.
So Blair, there's a chance
Is
that
this
you could
the-
tie. Oh,
They
there's
all
a chance
miss
for
an
all
ice
that,
Is
right?
this the last? This is question 4.
Right.
That's
That's
four.
all right.
Since you're behind there, Blair, call
Oh,
the
my
next.
God, McVay has a chance.
It's been like that several weeks.
Yeah, I
Just hadn't
panned out for
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Bohr says he's gonna.
Hey, come on now.
Bohr says he's gonna do movie trivia
Nice,
for us.
nice.
All right. So go ahead there, Blair.
This is a sports show.
Yeah, sports
movie trivia. Like
It's better than who struck out Babe Ruth and Lou Gehrig.
Let's just go golf since Coach Miller loves golf so much.
Golf trivia.
God, I hate you guys.
Golf.
Wow.
Hey, you realize
I say I want to get myself a chance.
You
here.
realize in the last 3 times we've done this, I haven't picked one single category.
That's good.
He's picked. You all picked.
That's good.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, when I get this question right and you guys get it all wrong, then we'll have a 4-way tie and we'll have you pick the next
I
category.
don't care if I pick a damn
Here's the
one.
question.
Man,
Many complaints.
I was gonna say.
Look, I listen to you guys
30
bitching
some
on
odd-
about everything else. I
30.
say one thing like, "Oh, you sure?" Shut up.
Damn, grumpy Grumperson over here.
Man, that doctor need to
That's
give you
that
more
two.
medicine or
Should have
something.
just took the 2 out.
Thought it was me that was Mr. Pessimistic.
What's the question? Let's get it going.
Who is Tiger Woods?
It does have to do with Tiger Woods.
Hey.
What golfer replaced Tiger Woods at the top of the official world golf rankings in 2004, Zach McVeigh?
Hey.
2004, so
That's
it's
when you
not. It
graduated.
didn't start with 19. Answers: Tom Watson, Phil Mickelson, Todd Hamilton, or Vijay Singh. What golfer replaced Tiger Woods at the top of the official world golf rankings in 2004? Watson, Mickelson, Hamilton, Vijay Singh.
I think it's this one. But I'm going this one.
You all 4 are correct. All right. So,
Hey,
what does that mean?
3-way tie.
That means these
You got a
three.
3-way tie. So,
we already had that question.
since you're
We
out,
have had that question.
Did we?
That's
Okay.
why I remembered it.
That's
Okay.
how I knew it was synced because I missed it last time.
Yep.
Sorry. So let's try it again.
I'm like, it's got
Bohr just even posted that. You already asked this question. Sorry, Bohr.
All right, go ahead, Chris.
That's why
Well,
McVay got it
Go
right.
ahead, go ahead Miller. Miller, you're going to have to last.
Football.
Football trivia.
Ooh, football
I'm going to answer
Americano.
anyway.
Any particular team?
No.
Okay, fine.
The Bears.
The Bears.
I just said that. You don't have to.
If I said the Patriots, I'd see people flip.
I might punch you.
Los Angeles Rams.
I never invited you to another Super Bowl party.
And you know what? I didn't even rub it in.
The Atlanta Falcons.
Here's a good one.
Oh, there's a good one.
Who holds the best rookie passer rating in NFL history?
We've had this one.
Okay, never mind.
It's Dak
Next one.
Prescott.
What Motown singer tried to tell the Detroit Lions? Woo! Next.
Stevie Wonder.
Exactly.
Again.
I think we need a new
I
website.
think we need a website, Ray. You should already have it.
Okay, here we go. 4 of the first 5 picks in the 1989 NFL Draft, Troy Aikman, Barry Sanders, Derek Thomas, and Deion Sanders, are all in the Hall of Fame. Who was the bust? Who was the 5th person? Okay. Answers.
89.
Blair Thomas, Tony Mandarich, Tim Worley, or Rick Mirer, M-I-R-E-R. Blair Thomas, Tony Mandarich, Tim Worley, Rick Mirer, or Meyer.
Blair
You're going to give us the team?
I will give you the team once I know the answer, because I don't know the answer to this one yet.
Blair Thomas.
I think it's.
Oh, I can't give you the team.
Mandarich.
I can't give you the
Worley,
team because it's not
Rick
on here.
Mir.
Mir.
Okay.
And what was the third one?
Worley.
Tim Worley. Okay.
I don't
So you
know
have
if this
Thomas, Mandarich, Worley, Mirer.
I'm not even playing, but I'm playing anyway.
I think it was. Well, I ain't gonna.
Okay.
I'll wait. You got your answer?
Answers?
You got your answer? Put your answer out.
I don't think it's right.
You got your answer? I think it was a Green Bay. I think it was a Green Bay lineman.
The answer is Tony Mandarich.
That was us. Yeah.
So you got 2-way tie here. So there
These
will
two?
be a new there will be a new Cup champion this week.
It was. It's
Yes.
That was
I'll go-
say, hey, the bonus question should have been what team do you get drafted by? Packers. Lineman.
Yeah, he was. And the only thing it said was
Wasn't
he
it
was
Rick
from
Meyer?
Canada. Meyer or
I said
Mir?
Rick Meyer.
Meyer.
Mir.
Sorry. Mir.
Mir.
Damn it.
Wow.
Man, we should have brought the swear jar tonight.
I
Holy
know.
cow.
What? I've said damn.
No, I'm just saying.
No,
Like, it was been a lot
in
of
honor of Phillip Rivers, we shouldn't cuss at all.
Dadgummit. I know.
Dadgummit.
But he never cusses.
Never.
Nope.
Even when he talks trash.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to stick with
Never,
football.
never cusses.
Wow.
Even as mad as you've seen him on the side, never cusses.
I think you should
Good
go.
guy.
Here's a good question.
Good dude.
What was the name of the no-huddle offense the Bills used under Coach Marv Levy? What was it called? The no-huddle offense. Eric Coryell, K. Gunn.
Hold on. What?
Eric Coryell.
He's so fast with the choices sometimes.
He does get a little feisty with them.
Eric
my God, just read
Coryell. K. Gunn. West Coast or the run and shoot? Eric Coryell, K. Gunn, West Coast, or the run and shoot? No huddle offense.
What do you got?
K-Gun.
Man.
The answer is the run and shoot. No, I'm just kidding. It's the K Gun.
Oh my gosh!
I knew I was right. Poor guy just killed it.
There you go, sir.
Oh, that was hilarious.
Did you see him? He celebrated, threw them hands up in the air. Oh my! Hey, 1-800-SUCK Oh man!
It's like, what's his name from the Family Feud?
I'm so sorry.
Good answer
Yeah.
that.
No,
Ray
you
with
did
the funny.
the Miss America had
Oh,
it.
yeah.
That's
Steve
him.
Harvey.
Steve
I'm
Harvey.
so
Steve
sorry.
Harvey.
You're pivoting
Ray
over
with
there.
the funny. Wow, big man.
That was brutal.
We
not
all are laughing at you.
Oh, here, hold on. Hold on. Get that knife. Get that knife out of there.
Just a knife?
Did you see how happy he was? And then
And he just took all the joy away.
David Jarvis, that was awesome.
that made my night right there.
Thank you.
That was good.
McVay, you're the best sport ever. That's all I got to say. That's all I
I
got
know,
to
because
say.
if it had been me,
He'd have came over here and choked me out by now.
He might have punched
You
you
know?
or something. He gets pretty competitive down here. That's my wife. She won't go to Case and Bucks with him after the game.
That's good. That was good. That was good.
That mean
Thank you for taking that so hard there, McVay.
you have to give Ray some props on that one. I was not expecting that out of Ray.
Thank
He
you.
was quick to answer.
Thank you.
though.
Thank
He
you.
was quick to
I
answer.
want to
Yeah.
thank the Academy. Thank you.
That was a good one.
this is a good match.
It was a good match.
Got into overtime.
What's overtime? That's right. That's right.
Double overtime.
Double
It's
overtime.
overtime.
I had no idea on that football one.
Lordy.
Tony Mandrich.
Yeah, I knew that one.
He was on Sports. He was in Sports
Sports.
Illustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will.
that was a
Should
good
have been
draft.
the bonus question. What team did you get drafted
I
by?
knew that one too, though.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
That was good.
Riley's giving me the look like
Who did you end up
he's
playing
gonna
with at
kill
the end?
you.
After
He actually became a decent lineman.
that was after the steroids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Was it Dallas?
No,
It was
Colts.
Gold. Okay. I knew it was blue. Had blue.
Blue. Yeah.
McVay's not coming back next week. I know he is. He's mad at me.
What happened to McVay at the Hoops for Hope?
McVay turned the lights out again.
They ran a play where they threw the ball at this guy up on the stage.
Talking about turnovers, right? We're going to have a couple in that direction.
It's like Varsity Blues.
They're going to match their season high tonight.
Oh, that was awesome.
They're gonna
So I
match
want you
their
to hit the mascot.
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
want you to hit the mascot.
It's got a blue shirt on. It says live stream STL on it.
Oh, Lordy.
He won't even be looking.
Perfect. He'll be looking right at that screen right there, probably.
That was that. Wow.
Man, that's
Jarvis.
Did you like that?
I really,
Did you like that?
I'm really like you scored a lot of points.
Jarvis
on
is
that
like,
one.
wow, you went up a notch in my book. Notch one.
Yeah, that 1-800-SUCK it has to go.
oh man.
That was great.
Oh, man.
I feel bad.
I do
bad
not
for
feel
McVay.
bad. I think that
He's
is
so
hilarious.
close, and then it was like,
That was like, oh, you almost got it. You almost got
I
it.
mean, I was getting ready to argue the answer. Like, I know what it was. It's not the run
He's
and
ready
shoot.
to throw out the red flag.
Man, that was funny.
Looking for it.
Well,
the challenge on the field.
I'm sorry.
No, I was great.
But I'm not.
That was
sorry,
good
not
stuff.
sorry.
I might have took that in stride, even if it would have been me.
You gonna bring that on
I was gonna
Friday?
say, you
I should
bring
bring it
that
on Friday.
We'll put that up on the table.
I'm telling you, you know what? This would be so much better.
That
if
sucker's definitely getting hit.
you bring it up. I'm gonna tell you right now. Hey,
It's gonna have a big dent in
This
it.
competition would be so much better if it was like a championship belt, like a heavyweight belt, and you just walk in.
Get your folks to work on it.
What folks do I have? Oh, my parents. They
Yeah.
can't make that. Oh,
I bet they could.
No.
You can order one.
Yeah, for $179.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
That's how much
How
it
much
is.
they are. I've looked it up.
My brother's got one. I know.
I have looked up.
Get
how
a
much.
chain then or something. I don't know.
My brother's a
Clock.
big WWE guy.
Yeah.
Time for winning.
Winning time, right? Winning time.
So I got a
And a
question.
Viking helmet.
I know we've talked about it.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, here we go.
I know we've talked about this, but are we interested in doing a Super Bowl show?
Oh yes, that's a very good question.
What do you guys think?
What does the audience
Where's
think
that?
if we
You
did?
hosting?
Well, this is the problem. So I just got done talking to Joel here right before we went on, and the problem is he said a lot of times it's usually not very busy in here, which I'm like, hey, great, we'll bring some people.
Yeah.
But I think they're going to have a family thing here, and what is that?
Because
You need some money?
No, because I'm sure they would have to apply. Because you can't have, you got to if you're gonna have big parties, you're supposed to have at places. That's the whole dissemination. You know, you hear it on baseball all the time. Can't broadcast this without written.
Oh no,
consent
we
from-
won't do a show.
Right. Oh.
Yeah,
oh.
so I don't think we should do a show. Do you?
I think you'd have it. I mean, what you do is you come on at different
Halftime.
times.
Halftime
Halftime,
would
you
be
come on
about
at the
it.
end of the quarters and announce if we
We
do
could
like
do that.
a bracket
Well,
or
you got to be here to
squares
win.
thing. And
do you want to do squares and then be here to win?
Could televise
Must
it
be-
after.
Yeah, we could do that.
Record it.
I don't know. I took that Sunday off.
Okay.
I think it would be fun to do it.
Oh well,
here.
now I feel bad.
No, I just took it off because I didn't
Super
want to
Bowl.
Super Bowl anyway.
Oh,
watch
dude,
the
Super
game.
Bowl Sunday on a pizza night. Ooh, working for pizza. I remember those days.
The last couple times.
It was good money, but
Last couple times I've worked it hadn't been this good.
you know.
There's been other times where I've made
Lots of money on that night. Yeah.
So
the wings go out. We're
Thoughts?
selling them like crazy.
if we do it,
Maybe put that poll out there and see how many people would be interested.
Put it on the poll.
put a Twitter poll.
Hey,
poll up.
hey, Riley, put it on the Twitter.
Sure. I'll get right on that.
Yeah, have Dunk do it.
Coach Dunk, Twitter poll.
My God.
How many people would be willing to come up here and watch the Super Bowl?
Yeah. Come out here, watch the Super Bowl, and we'll do squares, and
We'll go live.
We'll go live for the winners and all that
We'll
stuff.
go live certain times in the game just for a few minutes, talk
Yeah.
a little bit about it, and
Yep.
be something fun.
So you go.
I think.
What do you think?
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
I think it would be good.
It's all
stuff.
good.
We maybe put the poll out there,
Good,
see
good.
how many people would be interested in maybe doing that.
Okay.
We ought to go to Jarvis's house.
No, last
Party
time
at
I was there,
Jarvis's.
he was angry at me for no reason.
Jarvis had a little disaster over the weekend.
Yeah, I had to cut a big. This is my
Put your headphones on.
Fix
There you
that
go.
thing.
Fix it.
Well, my ears bother me, but yeah, I had a little leak.
Your house had to take a leak.
Little leak.
There are depends for that, but
well,
you know.
There is.
It was. I mean, you couldn't even see it. It was such a little leak, but I guess it must have been leaking for a while. Water was coming out of the drywall.
Oh no!
And I was like, uh-oh. I took a pencil and shoved it through the drywall of the ceiling, and then water dripped out. And I found this wonderful invention I called one of my buddies who knows how to do things, unlike me, and called a shark bite.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Those things are awesome.
So I drained the pipe, cut the two sides, put the shark bite on, snapped it on there, and boom.
They even make that sound.
Yep. And no leak.
Huh.
Nice.
No more. Brian Deering came over and supervised me to make sure I was doing it because my
Make
wife.
sure you didn't hurt
my
yourself.
No, my wife was scared of me doing it by myself. I know she was. So she put on Facebook, come help somebody.
What?
Yeah,
What is it with that? I could go on a total tirade for that. Totally.
Well, she didn't trust that I was going to be able to do it.
Well, but
And
that's a little different, though. But when you get situations where people, and and you've got all different types of people on the spectrum here. Okay, so I'm probably gonna make some folks mad, but so don't shoot the messenger. But it kind of irks me.
Do that.
Yeah,
never
I don't
irks
think
me.
you've ever done that.
Make people mad.
I make no one mad. Nobody. Nobody. So, but but you know, you see people post stuff like, you know, just it's one thing to ask for a cup of sugar, but it's another thing to ask, hey, anybody got a car out there they just want to give me?
That'd be nice.
You know, but people will ask for outrageous stuff like that, and I've just come from that camp that you just don't do that. You know,
It's true.
I mean, it's just kind of like, okay, well, and there's that, you know, a little bit of that entitlement, I guess. I don't know, but I'll see that from time to time, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what are you thinking before you post that? We had that. We've had that.
They need a car.
Scott Lotta says, "Who's got the cup? Show him who's got the cup."
It's Miller time.
Scott, you need to watch the show more consistently.
Yeah, he would know who usually wins and who never has won.
Oh, man. Who almost had it? You almost had it?
Almost had it.
You almost had it.
Only works in one.
Yeah,
Should have brought your little cup.
I've said that a couple times this year. Almost had it.
You almost had it.
True.
There you have it.
I think it's a wrap, Ray.
I think so.
Should I get the music going?
Yeah, we should
All right.
cue it.
Tomorrow night we'll be at Crystal City High School. Friday night, all 5 of us.
Who's Crystal got tomorrow?
Girls.
Oh,
it's girls
never
action
mind.
between them and Grandview.
No offense, ladies. Don't.
Yeah. He doesn't keep
Good
up with
job.
them when he's during the season, so sorry. I understand. So there you go. We'll wrap it up here. We're going to say so long as Chris Miller is
Back, baby.
Been a hiatus for
It's
you.
been hiatus. Yeah, I haven't had since last year.
Yeah.
what? How many days has it been?
Oh, well, too many.
January, 20 days.
He might have missed 3 of the 4 weeks out of the room.
Well, you know what? Sorry, Smart Virus.
It was smart, all right.
Scott Lotta says the A team will be covering that tomorrow night. I know we have the A team.
Well, then
the A team.
I'm not there, so what are you
the
talking about?
A++ team.
That's right.
The A++
And the
team.
JV team, which will apparently be Friday.
Correct. Oh, there we go.
Who's on the call?
We have Scott. No, we don't have Scott Friday. It's Alex Neisler right now, and then I've got an invite from Jim Powers as well. He might be coming down too. So we may put somebody on maybe man on the street over there, right behind you with the microphone saying.
Maybe I should just do that.
We'll see. See how that goes.
That would be the
You
fun
haven't
job.
played R7 yet, have you?
I haven't. Maybe I can sit behind Breeze and get all of his plays.
Oh.
You have never done that before,
No, I haven't.
but your assistant Fisher has.
I cannot confirm or deny that has ever happened.
Wow, Bus.
Wow. There it is.
Hey,
Thanks for watching
he's
the Coach's
mayor of
Box
Herculaneum,
tonight.
Didn't you know?
We are going to let you all go here. We'll turn myself off. I've never done that before. Real quick, I know next week we got Wednesday. Can we do Tuesday or Thursday next week? Anybody do Tuesday or Thursday? We'll talk about that. It's going to be a Tuesday or a Thursday next week. We'll see you then. We'll let you know, and we'll get the Twitter poll out there for the Super Bowl. Let us know. You're watching Coach's Box. Have a great evening.